Hey, Nithyananda everyone, Kodandi here, back in India, back at the Aadheenam, and it's good to be back. It's really, really good to be back, and I just, jumped right back into the projects that I'm working on. Had a fun project today, and yeah, I mean, one of the things about being an Adinavasi here is that, this is a religious life. This is a religious lifestyle. There are people here that, they have, religious vocations as sannyasis, as monks and nuns. And, everything that we do here is spiritual. Everything that we do here is religious. Everything that we do here is, prayer and puja and just connecting us with the divine constantly. Even, the odd little projects we might work on, sweeping the floors or washing the dishes or whatever. It's all a part of, this devotional act and these devotional things that we do. And it's so powerful. It's so powerful. And being on the outside, being on the beach in Thailand, even having like third eye experiences and doing my daily puja and everything like that, it's still it's not the same. It's not the same as being here in the Aadheenam, where this is an intentional, inspirational, spiritual, religious community. And, we all come together for celebrations, we all come together for puja, we all come together for yoga, all of these things. It's such a great community. It is such a great community. And, as much as I love being on the beach, I also love being around people. I'm used to, living here in the dorms. I like being around people. I like, having this situation where it's like, every day is a sleepover. All of these, women, all in our beds, all lined up in this room, in these bunks. And so when I went to the hostel, I stayed in the hostel. I stayed in the dormitory there, and there were 6 bunks in my room. And for most of my stay, the only other bunk that was occupied was way at the other end, and it was one of the women that worked there. And so it was weird. It was so weird to not have so many people around. Just like knowing that the next bunk over, your friend is sleeping, and just like the companionship and just having people around, even if you don't talk to people, even if you're doing your own business, just having people around and having people present and knowing that there's always someone there in case you need to talk, in case something happens, in case you need to borrow whatever. There's always someone there. And it's just, I'm very, very glad to be back. Very glad to be back, and glad to see everyone, and the food. Glad to be back to the food. I like the food here. And just glad to be back in this place. Glad to be back in this space. Glad to be back, in this routine, in this life that I'm living. And so Nithyanandam.